Welcome to CSS tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be looking over the internal styling. All right. So the internal styling, remember, it is styled within the header within the head tag, right? So this is the head tag, all right, and we can style it anywhere inside here. So we can either style it at the top or at the bottom. So, but let's do it at the bottom, right? So now let's say styles. So when you're styling it here, just know that it is now a HTML element, right? Because this is a tag, and this is a tag, and when something goes inside it becomes an element, right? So now we want to style. All right, so this will take a while. All right, so we want to style the body tag, and we'll say body. Just look at how it is done. I'll say body, and we have our curly braces. All right, so we just pick out the body, and this is actually a selector, although we'll go over this in the next video. All right, so we use the body selector to select everything within the body, right? So we say color, background color, all right, background color, and we'll say, all right, this will go, and then we'll have this, and then let's leave it, and then we come here, we'll give a space, and we'll say div. All right, so when I say div, okay, look at what is going to happen. When I say div, and I style it, and I say color, and I say background color, background color, and I say okay, let's say this. Look at what will happen. It has the background color has been applied to every div tag, right? So as you can see, this one, this one, this one. But now if I want to specifically target the h1 tag within the div tag, I come here and I say h1, right? And look at what will happen. It only applies here. All right, with that being said, I can also do this, and it will work. Of course, look at, there's no changes. So now let's just use the h1 selector, right? So now let's say, okay, the p selector is there, which is the paragraph tag. I'll say p, and we have our curly braces, and we style. So the main purpose of this video is just to show you how internal styling is done, right? So it is done within the header tag. Okay, so this is the header tag, and the internal styling is done. It can be done anywhere within the header tag, anywhere you feel good to do it, but I prefer to just do it at the bottom, so I can just be looking at what I'm styling and the elements, right? So now we have the p tag, all right, and we want to give it a bigger font size, and we'll say font size, right? Font size, and we'll say 2 rem, right? And let's see, of course it's 2 rem, and we can say font weight, and let's say 700, and let's see, of course it's 700, right? You can see it's as bold as the box 1 tag, which is the h1 tag. And then we can come down and say we can come down and say background color, and set it to brown. Let's say it brown, all right? And we can say text color, which is color. I want to change the text color, and we'll say this should be, let's say, white, right? White, and let's see, of course it's white, right? And we can say padding, and we'll say padding, and we'll say 1 rem all around, right? And of course you can see. So now what we can also do is that we can come here and give this okay, let's say let's use the div selector and say div, and we'll say div, and we use our curly braces, and we'll say margin, and we'll say width is 60%, right? And of course you can see, and we'll come here and we'll say margin, we'll say 0 and auto, right? So we want to center our div, right? And as you can see, it's here. So let's do text align, right? Let's text align our text align. Let's say center. Okay, and let's see, of course all the text move to the middle. So as you can see, our styles has been applied using the internal styling, right? So I can also apply the a tag, right, which is the anchor tag, and I'll use the a selector, and I say okay, and I'll say text decoration, and I'll set it to none, right? And you see this is gone, the underline is gone. And I can also say, okay, font size of 2rem, right? And yeah, as you can see, so this is how internal styling is done. All right, so in the next video we'll go over the external filing, which we have to styling, which we have to create another file and then link it to our HTML file. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this tutorial, and I hope you are finding CSS interesting. I wish to make it as simple as possible so you can be able to start coding and enjoy coding. Right, thank you so much, and see you in the next one.